Well, hello there. Welcome to the first and final Rev Games tutorial video for the final competition with Oscar and John.
Up, guys?
How are you guys doing today? So, today we're going to be focusing on soccer 1v1. These are the final rules for the actual competition coming up in June. The way the game works is robots must fit within, my sports fan, what is this called?
That's the penalty box.
Within the penalty box. You want to make sure that your robot can fit in there perfectly, as it will be the only way that your robot will be allowed to be played. You want to make sure you get your placement down however you want it. The game begins when the ref drops down a soccer ball and the players hear that sound. They pick up their controllers and they can start to drive. The objective is to make the goal, the soccer ball, into the goal. Now, keep in mind, there is a 3-minute timer. This game is a sudden death game. The person or the team that makes the ball into the goal first wins the game. The other team is disqualified. Now, there were a couple things brought up at the event. How can I make sure the ball goes in there? Am I allowed to pick up the ball with my robot? Can I grab the ball and take it directly into the goal? Yes, you can. Your robot can actually physically grab the ball, pull it into the goal, but if it's in the air, the robot must release it and it must touch the ground in the goalie area. If that happens, you will be assigned the win for your team for that game, and you will move on to verse other teams.
Now remember, if no robot scores within that 3-minute, double elimination. So
Both out. Insta-death. So you have 3 minutes. If a robot gets disabled mid-game, your opponent's robot, the wheel falls off. Can't do it. Don't want to ruin my student's robot. The wheel falls off. What will happen is the next team has to grab that ball, has to score the goal. If they do not, both teams are eliminated.
now, a couple of other things that came up during the event. If the ball gets trapped behind the net,
Both teams are eliminated. No,
No,
just
no.
kidding. What will happen is the ref at that point will make a judgment call. The timer does not stop. The ref will quickly grab the ball, re-drop it in the center of the field. As so. And then the game continues, which you guys, the minute you see the ref going for the ball, get your robots back to that center field so you can stand a chance to make a goal and win the opposing team.
remember, it's all in 3 minutes.
3 minutes. I think that covers any... Oh, the other thing. This game has walls. At the event, this game will also be in a similar setup. So there is no out. The ball, as long as the robot can reach it, is live. Okay? Make sure that you remember the sizing. It has to fit within the penalty box. Doesn't have to be placed this way. It could be placed in a different way, as long as it fits within the penalty box. This is a remote control driven game. This is not an autonomous game. And this is a VEXiq exclusive. So only Vex robots will be competing in this game. Thank you for joining us today
Thank
on
you.
our first tutorial for the new games.
Yes. See you in May.
See you in May.